In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the starter motor on this Volkswagen TDI Jetta wagon. This is going to be attached to the manual transmission. Let's get into it. Now I take the cover off. The negative terminal is right here. We're going to use a 10mm socket. Loosen that up. Pull that off, out of the way. Remove this undershield. I'm going to use a T25 socket. Take these screws out on the sides. Take those out. In the back there's 3. Just use a T30 socket. Take these screws out. The shield's going to come down. And there's some clips right here. You might use a straight blade screwdriver. Pop those out and just slide it back. I'm going to take this nut off. Use a 13mm socket. Take that off. Take that bracket, slide that to the side. Then we're going to take this bolt out, use a 18mm socket. Loosen that up, we'll take that out. Pull that bolt out. Now we're going to disconnect this connector right here. Just push down on the tab, slide that connector off. Remove this air intake box. Just on the side there's some clips. Pop those clips up, pull that out, and then you might have to force it out of the air box a little bit. You can use a straight blade screwdriver if you need to pry it. Now in the back here there's 2 screws going towards the front. You're going to use a T25 socket and take those screws out. Take those screws out. Comes out. Just grab that box, pull that out. Disconnect the mass airflow sensor, just push down on the tab, slide the connector off. Then you have this hose right here, you want to pull that off. If you need to, you can use a pick. Move that out of the way. Now using some pliers, I'm just going to move this hose clamp. Just put that there, and we can pop this off. That's good. Using a 5mm hex socket, I'm going to take this screw, loosen this up. And the bolt's just going to stay with the box. Grab the airbox and just pull up. There's some grommets holding it in. Pull it out of the way. The hose is going to come up with it. And we're going to take this cover off. I'm just going to use a straight blade pocket screwdriver. Just pop this cover to the side. We can slide this back. And I'm just going to pry this out. And that comes off. Then you can access the nut using a 13mm socket. This nut off. Take that nut off and the cable. It slides off out of the way. Now the connector right here, we'll just use a straight blade screwdriver. Just pop this lock back. All right, that pushes back like that. You can try pushing down on the lock. Sometimes it's a little easier to come in from the front with your pocket screwdriver. And just pry up a little bit and disconnect the connector. Just like that. It's just a little tab right there. Move those wires out of the way. I'm using a 18mm socket. Loosen this bolt up. And just support the starter when you take this bolt out, just so it doesn't fall. And pull the starter out. And just pull it up. And there it is. Now take the starter and just guide it into place. Take the bolt, get the bolt started. This bolt, you just want it loose, just so you can move it around a little bit. We're gonna put the bolt in underneath. Make sure you can get that in before we tighten this down and torque it. Take the bolt. You can twist the starter a little bit if you need to. Get it centered in there pretty good. Snug that down. And we're gonna torque this bolt to 55 foot-pounds. Put the bracket on and put the nut on. Now tighten it down. Snug that down and take the connector, plug it into that sensor on the transmission. Now take this shield, get this lined up, clip those in place. Good. And get the fasteners started in the back. That's good. Now get all the little ones started. Don't tighten them down all the way yet. Just make sure you get them all started. Otherwise it's going to be difficult to tighten them. Or it'll be difficult to get other ones in. And the other side. All right, those are all in. Now we can tighten these down. And these back ones, tighten these down. And tighten this down. Snug that down, and we can torque it. And I'll torque that to 55 foot-pounds. That's good. Now connect the connector, get that lined up, lock that down, push down on the lock so that locks in place, and grab the power wire. It's a good idea to clean this up a little bit. Just use a wire brush. Just clean up some of that corrosion with the wire brush. And take the wire, slide it over the stud, put the nut on, And I'll tighten this down. Snug that down. We're going to torque this to 14.7 foot-pounds. All right, that's good. Now take the cover. Get the cover lined up. Push that on. A little clip on the back. Just pinch that together. That's good. Take the airbox. This tube is going to go underneath the headlight. Get that lined up. Then there's this tube. There is a tube underneath here that when you take the airbox out, it just pulls off of that. So you want to just get that lined up. Push that on. And push this one on. Get this all lined up. Get that screw started. Snug that down. Now using some pliers, move this clamp over. There we go. Slide it in place. Take the connector, line that up, lock it down. And the hose, push that in place. That's good. Take the negative side, connect the terminal, and tighten it down. Snug that down, and close the cover.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.